Good morning and welcome to the 8:15 daily operations weather brief. Right now we are seeing partly cloudy skies with some morning fog that is already burned away for the day, and throughout much of the horizon we can see some looming cloud cover that will continue to build in throughout the day as we have a cold front that is progressing towards our local area. Now for today, we can expect mostly dry and humid conditions during the working hours, with rain and thunderstorm chances progressively building as we work into the evening and overnight hours. And our temperatures do look to remain elevated, running a good 5+ degrees above average, and our winds for today are anticipated to become slightly gusty through the later daylight hours and into the evening. Now, looking at this morning's surface analysis chart here, we do have high pressure continuing to remain offshore, and that is bringing in those warm and humid conditions across the region for today and through tomorrow. However, there are going to be some changes as that slow-moving cold front approaches from the west tonight and into Friday, along with an accompanying upper-level trough that will settle over the southeast by this weekend. And this pattern shift is going to bring us some unsettled weather that will linger around from late this week through the weekend, with an upper-level low positioned to the southwest of our region expected to begin generating persistent showers and embedded thunderstorms, and maybe even some locally heavy rainfall from Friday into the first half of the weekend. Now for our current weather conditions, we are seeing some clouds out there this morning, with a few at 500 feet, a few at 8,000 feet, a few at 17,000 feet, and a scattered layer of clouds at 25,000 feet and unrestricted visibility, with winds out of the south-southwest at about 6 knots, and our temperatures currently sitting at 73 degrees with relative humidity at 97%. Pulling up the satellite imagery from this morning, we can see that cloud cover that is looming off to the west, and generally clear skies off to the east, light cloud cover out that way. And we can also see some morning fog that is down in southeastern Virginia and northeastern North Carolina. That is going to continue to burn away as the sun gets to work on those areas. But we can pretty clearly see where that frontal feature is and where it is continuing to move, as well as that generalized trough location. Now, looking at a model run for today, a high-resolution run of the HRRR, we can see those thunderstorm and rain chances right there building in the late evening or late afternoon, early evening, and in the overnight hours. But for the working day, it does look to remain largely dry for our area, with maybe a couple showers or thunderstorms making their way across the bay. However, those do look to skirt off just to the north of our local area. For the 24-hour forecast, we are seeing partly cloudy skies this morning and anticipated just a bit longer until we have some more clouds building in once that frontal feature gets a little closer. Those clouds will continue to build in throughout the night until as those rain chances also continue to go up, in which we might also see some some lightning and thunder rolling through the area, and progressively building cloud cover into tomorrow morning. Winds for today around the late afternoon and early evening do look to get slightly gusty, with a little bit of color on the board for a chance of a wind advisory. And then come tomorrow morning, we do also see a chance of some low-level clouds or even patchy fog, given the surplus of moisture that will be in the area. Now for the short-term weather forecast, Friday we can anticipate mostly cloudy conditions and a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, as well as a slight chance of low-level cloud cover and a high of 80, well above average. And then for Friday night, partly to mostly cloudy with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Similarly, low-level cloud cover and a low of 68. And then Saturday, mostly cloudy with a chance of showers and thunderstorms and a slight chance of low-level cloud cover once again and a high of 74. And that is going to conclude the daily weather operations brief. Hope everyone has a great day. I'll be back at 10 o'clock with a 7-day outlook.